Good morning, garden friends. I'm Leslie Wade at Medway Community Garden here with
Meg Moore.
Meg Moore is our community garden manager, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the change of seasons. As you all have probably noticed, our morning temperatures and evening temperatures are starting to decline a little bit. So that gives us an opportunity to plant some new things. But before all that happens, you need to make some decisions in your garden. We are not looking at a frost date in Charleston until mid-December. So pretty late, but that's kind of becoming the norm, it seems, these days. So you need to make some decisions about what you're going to keep in your garden and what you're going to pull out of your garden. So eggplant are still doing fine. Eggplant are still producing, but I don't see any flowers on this. Not to say that they won't start producing again. But if you want to get some of the things that Meg's been recommending, like lettuces, your chard, what else have you been talking? Broccolis and cabbages and stuff like that. So there's all these later summer, early fall items that you could start getting in your garden. But if you're really loving your eggplant and you want to keep it producing, or you're not ready to start planting, obviously just keep it in your garden. Your jalapenos, here's some jalapeno plant, looks lovely. There's still tons of fruit on it. So I would leave that in my garden and plant around it, and just plan that you're going to disturb the soil when you pull it up at some point. We're going to show a garden over here. So this tomato plant has had its heyday, I believe. So I would go ahead and pull this tomato plant. It's taking up a lot of space as well in your garden. Some people would go back, if you don't have anything to plant and you really want to take a chance on this tomato plant, there's some new growth down here that you could actually cut all of these spent stems off and allow that to grow from there. Like I said, we're looking at a first frost date of mid-December, so you still have about 90 days that you could get for fruit production off of this. This is a nice looking pepper, but there's just a couple flowers on it. So again, you really need to make these decisions of what you're ready to eat. Are you still enjoying your peppers? Are you still enjoying your eggplant and your tomatoes? Or are you ready for some of the greens and root vegetables to get them in the garden? Your sweet potatoes are a summer crop as well, and depending on when you planted those, most sweet potatoes are going to take about 90 days to 110 days. Meg, what have you been planting in the community beds lately?
We are just getting ready to plant. We're going to do a second round of tomatoes. We're going to give it a shot. We've got some pepper plants, but we're saving room, like Leslie said, for our cool season crops too. So we're going to try to go for it late summer and early fall, and just see what comes up.
So a little blend.
We'll be doing that this week.
So, and Meg is working in the community bed, so she has a lot more real estate and square footage to work with, but most home gardeners only have a small space. So that's where this decision making kind of comes in. But you can just make sure that your plants are healthy and ready to go. Meg has reseeded or seeded tomato plants and pepper plants and stuff for the fall crop, as opposed to using ones that she planted in May. So start planning your garden, thinking about fall, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.